welcome back to another vlog. It's me, ya bitch, ya box wine bitch. Come on a journey with me. Come on a journey. We're going to get some wine for the good times. We've got Miss Pilar over here.
Hi. How's it going? Is this Dr. Ty?
Yes.
Hi.
Oh my god.
We're doing major clean today.
Yep. Our depression dirtiness.
Got a little out of hand.
Yeah, got a little out of hand. And I'm getting wine. Because I'm pretty sure we have wine. Oh, there's a lot of wine in this bad boy. So here's our boxed wine today. We're drinking Franzia White Crisp. So, yeah.
Yeah, so today was good. We cleaned. Still have a couple more things to do, but it's pretty clean. This really bothers me.
What's nothing?
Soap? What is a little soap?
Good for you.
It is good for you. It cleans out the insides, right?
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. Back to my cave. All is well now. Everything's clean. There's nothing like cleaning, you know? And now it's just the two of us. Nothing better than a good clean. I tend to stress clean. It's like I clean like at least once a week, at least. But this past few weeks, I swear, it's been a doozy. But all is well. I have my boxed wine. I've got Mariam's certificate, which today we're going to be talking about the movie And Then We Danced, a Georgian film. And, you know, Mariam was really, really excited to watch this. As were we all, because we all wanted to, like, see where Mariam grew up and everything like that, because it's shot in her town, or not her town, her city. It was beautifully shot. I mean, let's start with that question. What I liked about the film, it was beautifully shot. The cinematography and just, like, the lighting and everything was just so beautiful. I feel like the main point of this film was to discuss somewhat the traditional stereotypes of the gay dancer. And I feel like this is like a very overused stereotype or an overused trope that we often see in media when we're looking at like gay representation. However, I feel like this movie brings another dimension to the conversation and specifically brings in discussions on masculinity, where there's this dichotomy between the male dancers not being masculine enough for not only specific dances like in this movie, but then also just like in general, if we're looking at like how, you know, male dancers are treated or looked at, especially like at large. So in addition to that, I feel like the main point of the film and a way that it's queer was through the use of dance and body to convey feelings. And since we're talking about tradition this week, I wanted to point toward something that Mariam actually pointed out during the movie. And we were watching the scene where Marab is dancing in front of, I'm gonna butcher this name, Irakli, and he's wearing this traditional Georgian hat. That's what, you know, Mariam was talking about, the traditional Georgian hat, because we were like, that's a crazy hat. In this scene specifically, pairing non-traditional dance, Marab is like essentially freestyling. Then you also have the traditional Georgian hat. And I feel like there's this call to the traditionally untraditional, if that makes sense. And so this scene is queering tradition, pointing toward like a flexibility of the average person to embody both tradition and the divergence from it, if that makes sense. And we really see this play out in the last scene where Mareb is auditioning and breaks into his own freestyle, pushing past tradition and creating, you know, something new. Perhaps, you know, this is an ode to queer world making, honestly. And that kind of leads us into like the costumes and evaluating the costumes for queer fashion. And so like I wouldn't say, you know, the fashion, I wouldn't say that it was explicitly queer, but I do want to call back to the idea of the traditionally untraditional. We see a lot of traditional Georgian garb in the film. You know, we see the red outfit that Mareb is wearing for the dance, and the pairing of these traditional outfits and dances with the freestyle that Mareb puts forth throughout the movie really speaks to the queering of traditions, whether it be fashion traditions or dance or both. Like, all of it is being queered in the movie through the movement and emotions of the main character. As for how the movie made me feel, I mean, it wasn't the happiest film ever. I genuinely was excited for the main character, Mareb. I genuinely was frustrated by him a lot. Like in the scene where he just like won't stop dancing and then he just hurts himself and screams. Like, dude. I digress. As for how I relate to the film, I really relate to the idea of like the conditional gender when confronted with a setting that does not match your gendered perception of yourself. In the same way that Mareb was not masculine enough for the dance space, because I felt the same in regards to not being masculine enough to, like, for instance, hang out with like my dad and my brothers. So like, while it's a very different variation of the same experience, I really related to that aspect of the story. I'm gonna make 2 of these today, so you're gonna see this outfit again. By the way, cute ass outfit today. Very exciting. So yeah, okay. Also, I still haven't fixed my my fucking thing. Anyway, bye.